Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionel. I'm your host for LG Productions, and you are watching another episode of Speak Up. Today, we're going to be talking solo. I normally would do that on my other page, which is Soundbite, or my other dedication, but this is more just news right now until we get a whole lot more information. But we're going to be talking about Dr. Wendy and Eddie Osfeo. Okay, I'm sure you guys have heard the shot that's been shot and heard all around the world as to what happened this morning. It looks like they got into some trouble. They were arrested for fraud, and I want to get into it. So why don't you join in with me? But first, I thank you for coming to my channel. Like this video in support of me. You can subscribe if you are new. Welcome, 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 welcome. Share this video, and you can also leave your comments below. All right, so let's get into this. I'm first going to just read some things that I'm seeing on the internet. TMZ was the first person that I at least noticed had dropped it. However, the story was developing and they were just putting stuff out there that wasn't totally accurate. They were saying that it was just like $300. I'm like, what is going on? But anyways, yeah. So I'm coming to you from WKYC.com, who has part of the transcripts of the press conference. I have part of the clip from the press conference. You can see it in my shorts, and I'll also put it here too. Wendy Osfeo, star of Real Housewives of Potomac, arrested with husband, charged with fraud over alleged fake burglary. According to investigators, at least $20,000 worth of reportedly stolen items have been returned where they had been bought. Ooh. Washington, D.C. Dr. Wendy Osfeo, one of the stars of the Real Housewives of Potomac, has been arrested on fraud charges, along with her husband, Eddie Osfeo. According to press release by Carroll County Sheriff's Office in Maryland, the pair fraudulently reported a burglary and theft. The Sheriff's Office said deputies responded April 7, 2024 to a home in Finksburg after reports of a break-in. Upon arrival, they met with the homeowners, who stated they returned from vacation to find that their home had been entered and numerous items had been stolen. The statement said they reported approximately 80 items of jewelry, luxury goods, clothing, and shoes were stolen, worth a total of more than $200,000. According to investigators, at least $20,000 worth of the reported stolen items had been returned, where they were bought by the Osfeos. Lord Jesus. The sheriff's office said investigators also discovered photos of the couple wearing some of the jewelry they reported stolen. Investigators believe the photos were taken after the alleged burglary. The pair were arrested on Thursday, but were released on bail. The Real Housewives Potomac star, where Wendy is a star, is the 8th installment of the TV franchise. Okay, so they're just listing other things of other people's crimes off of Potomac because it's getting quite crazy over there with all of these arrests, you know. First, it was all Carlos King folks going to jail. Hey, now it looks like Bravo. So it looks like they're going in the right direction and bringing all these Love and Hip Hop stars on there. Do you think? Joke, I joke. Now I'm going to go to more of a gossip place. E-News. Let's see if they got anything. Well, we did hear that Dr. Wendy and Eddie have been released, so they have some type of statement. Dr. Wendy Osfeo and her husband Edward are back home safely with their family and in good spirits. Wendy's rep told E-News on October 10th statement, they are grateful for the outpouring of concern and support from friends, fans, and colleagues. The rep added the Osfeos, alongside the legal team, look forward to their day in court. At this time, they respectfully ask for privacy as they focus on their family and legal process ahead. The day before, a Maryland grand jury indicted Wendy and Edward, both 41, on multiple felony counts of fraud, 7 for the former professor and 9 for her husband. Additionally, they were each charged with 8 misdemeanor counts of conspiracy, fraud, and 1 count of giving false statement to the police officer, according to the court records obtained by E-News. The charges were related to the April 2024 incident where the Osfeos alleged fraudulently reported a burglary and theft at their home to the Carroll County Sheriff's Office on October 7th. Yeah. That's about all we can say. But additionally, during the investigations, the detectives found that over $20,000 of the items reported stolen have been returned by the owners to the locations the items were purchased. The statement continued. Further, detectives found images of a homeowner wearing jewelry. This was Dr. Wendy. She was back to wearing the diamond ring that has been reported stolen. Additionally, Wendy and Edward allegedly claimed $450,000 in personal property loss to their insurance, according to prosecutors. Bail recommendation documents obtained by TMZ. The pair are back due in court in November. Online court records show. As Wendy's legal woes play out, she continues to appear on season 10 of Real Housewives of Potomac, which airs on Bravo. To see what else is on the season, keep reading. Well, I don't need all that. But anyways, yeah. So they claim 250 plus another, or 200K, then plus an additional 450, and at least $20,000 has been returned of whatever the amount of whatever to the stores that these were purchased to. That's crazy, because if you're not the original person, how in the world are you going to be able to return that type of gift? You got to have receipts and stuff or something, I would think. I don't know. I've never done that before. But anyways, this is what's going on. All I can say is, wow, I never expected that. Wendy was just styling. We don't know where the style came from. We weren't asking, because this is what housewives do. We know that from season 6 on, Wendy's been stepping up. First, she started with her upkeep as far as getting different surgeries that she wanted done. She says that she's wanted it done for a long time, or have a mommy makeover. She did it. She denies stuff going on with her face, but we can see something happen with her face. Cool. Then, her clothing style. She rarely misses. I think it's more on, she gets it right than not getting it right. So, we didn't know. We know that Dr. Osfeo, I don't even know if she's teaching. Because I think she stepped away after season 7 when Mia attacked her. After that season, I think. But she was supposed to be doing her YouTube channel, but we only see a couple of videos. She does it when the season is on. She'll interview folks, but we don't see her. And as a YouTuber, myself, and a content creator, it's like, lady, it's good that you get to pick and choose what you want to do. And no, I'm not even at this point being compensated. Google ain't paying me yet. I ain't made it to that threshold as of yet. But still, it's a daily, I don't want to say grind. You got to keep pushing yourself to make sure that you're getting content out there, and content that is viewable and enjoyable to your subscribers. And that's what I like to do. So, yeah, you just can't hop on here because you are a celebrity and everything's just going to always be good for you. No, it takes work and dedication, just as it took work for her to get the degrees that she got. I don't know. Are we looking at the Black Chrisleys? I don't know. I feel bad for the children. Not much to speculate. I don't know if they're going to go to trial or what, but I would love to see what happens in the future. Maybe some more things are going to come out. But hey, we thought everything was cool. But some people were like, "Oh, I know Robin is having a field day." Probably. And I'm a Robin fan. I don't watch the show anymore. However, I am a Robin fan, and I didn't like the outcome of how Wendy and Robin weren't speaking anymore. Robin caught a stray, and Wendy never wanted to make it right. Then when she wanted to turn around and make it right, the door was closed, because it's like, okay, but she got to play on, I feel, the audience, because people do not like the Green Eye Bandits. So, whatever. Now people were like, oh, she got season 11 secured. Okay, but is she going to answer questions? Season 6, and even up until this day, because I asked some of my friends that still watch the show, have they answered the question about the big booty models that were on Eddie Osfeo's IG? They haven't. So if you think that it's going to be she pouring out lava onto us, I don't believe it. I would have to believe it to see it. That's all I got to say, y'all. Because that's just, I've seen her and him not to avoid whatever, but concentrate so much on the Green Eye Bandits. Even though I will say this, there's things that I don't really like about Wendy too much. Wendy hasn't always been wrong, but she hasn't always been right. And I'm not even talking about season 5. So, ugh. And then people were saying Karen was vindicated. How? Karen is still an old woman who was reckless, driving drunk, could have killed herself and anyone else. And she did not care. She cared more about her pride and all of that, and that's what got her locked up in jail. She's out. Y'all was just so thankful, but hopefully she's learned something. Doubt it, because this is decades and decades of pride that is on her. That's going to be hard to break. However, I think I heard that she had like 3 years of probation, so that could be time. That's when you're really tested to see if you can really stay in between the law. You kind of got to do what you got to do what they say in jail. Out here, you get a little bit more leisure, depending on what restrictions are that you have to, instructions that you have to abide by. So, hey, yeah. So they were talking about Giselle and Ashley. I'm sure the group chat is going to blaze. Hey, whatever. So insurance fraud, y'all. I hope it's not true. I mean, you spent too much time in college and earning those 4 degrees to just lose it all. You're a lawyer, and I'm sure you do not want to be disbarred. So hopefully that they are innocent. And I just pray for the children out of everybody. If there's something more, I may go a little bit harder or deeper in the whole situation. I don't know. Anyways, please tell me what you think, whatever your concerns, send your love. Do you think the mama was in on it, if this is true? I mean, because she wanted to be taken care of by them. That's it, y'all. But I just had to get my 2 cents in. There's another video I may make, because I do want to just come forward and speak, even in regards to Dr. Wendy's attitude towards another YouTuber that I really admire on here. I'm not close with them, but I do know them, and as far as on social media, and I think that they're good people, and I don't think that Wendy treated her well. But we'll get back to that probably sometime this weekend. First and foremost, enjoy your weekend and just wash away whatever happened this week that was not in favor of you. Do what you need to do this weekend. Reset, relax, release, and rededicate yourself to you. And then let's start the new work week off. But there's a lot coming on my page for the next week or so. 2 new shows are coming out tonight that I'll be reviewing. You'll get it in the morning. Bell Collective, stay tuned for that. That's coming in the morning. So you'll get at least 3 videos from me tomorrow. I got Beyond the Gates. That's coming possibly Saturday, but I still got to watch these week's episodes. And there's a new series that's on Netflix that I just now forgot the title of it. But I'll be reviewing that, I think. So anyways, I appreciate everyone for coming. Like this video. You can subscribe, comment. Until the next one, peace.